Good evening, y'all. It's Friday. Friday evening at 7:30. And I'm getting ready for bed. I took my shower, I'm smelling good, I'm relaxed. And I just came to just talk to you and um just be real with you guys for a minute. So right now I'm in a program that's called Women. And um like I said, God has been leading me. God has been leading me for so long, y'all. And this is the first time since He's been leading me that I've really, really been trying to take it like serious, right? So He's been leading me and guiding me for a long time. For a long time. Since I was a kid, I always knew something. Knew I was different. Knew I was meant for more since I was little, right? But when you're little, you don't really, really, really think about it like that. My grandmother, I was in church. I wasn't in church like that, but I remember going to Sunday school. I remember after Sunday school going on to church with my mom, with my grandma. My grandmother was really in church. My parents had me in church. My mom had me in church. My dad went to church. We went to church. I went to church. Um, as we got older and life started lifing with my parents, we didn't go to church like that. My grandmother still had me in church, going with her, me and my cousins, going to conventions with her out of town, staying in hotels. We playing, we having little classes. Like, that was the funnest thing for me and my cousins. So, like I said, I've always been in church. But then as I grew up and, started being a teenager and liking boys and all that stuff, I've always been a prayer. I always believed in God. I always prayed, but I always have faith, all that. I always made sure I said my blessings before I ate, made sure my kids said their blessings before they ate. I always had a God filled life. Always. But okay, so fast forward. So now I'm really in it. I'm really in it. Like, I'm really, 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 really in it. Like, I know it's an everyday focus. I know it's an everyday thing. I know that you're going to get discouraged sometimes when you're not seeing the results that you want to see. When you're praying and you're praying and you're praying, and it seems like nothing's happening, but um, God is telling you to keep going. God is telling you to keep your eyes focused on Him, no matter what. No matter what you see. Um, for me, that's me. I'm not going backwards. I'm not going backwards. I'm gonna always keep my eye forward. I'm always gonna keep my eye on the prize because I am because I'm not going backwards. I'm not going backwards. I'm going forward. I don't have any regrets. Any regrets. No regrets. I've gave up a lot of things. I've lost a lot of things. Um, and right now I'm in this season of waiting and trusting and believing in God and really stepping to the next chapter of my life, the next season of my life that He wants me to step in. And it's hard to say that to some people because some people don't have the faith that you have, and people don't have the calling that you have. God didn't give those people that calling. God didn't whisper those things in their ear, so they like, well, why you did, y'all? It's God. It's God. So yeah. So I really, really got focused. Really, okay. I'm really focused now, but back. when I started having problems in my marriage, like I said, like 2013, 2014, when I started having, you know, difficulties in my marriage, um, that's when I started turning to God really more. Start reading the Bible, start reading the scriptures, start writing down scriptures. Cause I always wanted something different for my life than what I seen, than what I grew up with. I always wanted something different. I wanted my marriage to be different. I wanted my children to be different. I wanted my children to be close. I have 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls, 31, 28, 26, and 19. And I always want them to be close. Yes, they argue, but they're close. They're siblings, but they're close. And I thank God for that because I didn't have that. I didn't have a close relationship with my siblings. I had a relationship with them, but not close where I'm talking to my siblings and we laughing and talking on the phone and we're going out to eat and we're going to the like. I didn't have that with my siblings. So I always wanted that. I prayed for God, like, and I told them, like, I want y'all to be close. You guys are brothers and sisters, and I want y'all to be close. Anyway, but I'm rambling. So, and then, like, I'm saying this to say, like, God has always answered my prayers. Always answered my prayers. My walk with God has always never been in vain. He's always answered my prayers. I was married for over 20 something years. The marriage stopped working. Me and my ex-husband, we just had two different mindsets. He was going one way and I was going another. And, it's okay. I'm not looking back. He's about to get married and I'm in another relationship, so I'm good. I'm good. I don't regret anything. I wish him well and I'm sure he wishes me well. So so it's like, so now I'm in this stage of my life where I need to be around like-minded people, you know. I can only do so much. I can only say so much. I can only be so much for certain people, but I need to be around like-minded people, right? So I pray. I'm like, God, like I don't have that. Like the people in my life are not really. I mean, they believe in God, but the journey that I'm on right now. Hold on, you guys. Y'all have to redo my video because somebody called me. Anyway, happy Friday. It is now 7:46 p.m. And I don't know, I can't say all the stuff I said, but y'all, God is believing God in me. So I have been praying and asking God to send me like-minded people because the people around me don't think the way I think, don't really feel the way I feel, don't really like. I need mentors and women around me that are like-minded women, right? That are women that I wish I had growing up. Women that I wish I seen growing up. Women with successful marriages. Women with a background of Christ, of God, of faith, of trust, of believing. Women that can really push me to be the woman that I want to be and help me be the woman I want to be. Help me be the woman I pray for my children and my grandchildren. Like, I need to be around those type of women. I need to be around um, like-minded women, like-minded people. I want when I get into another relationship, if I decide to get married again, I want to have a healthy, loving, respectful marriage. I didn't have that. I didn't have me and my husband, me and my ex-husband, we love each other, but we really didn't respect each other like we should have. Um, it was a love there. We got together young. We started having kids young. We did our thing. It wasn't a horrible marriage, but it wasn't the marriage that I wanted and that I hoped for. Um, and it's okay. I healed from that. I grew from that, and like I said, I want to move on. So I've joined a group called Women, and I'm loving it. Like I'm loving it. Um, yeah. So it's all just to say this. Like it's all about life. Is all about learning yourself. Really, truly learning yourself, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, sticking to it, working for that, working for what you want out of your life. I've over the years after my divorce, my kids are growing up, my kids are grown. Like I said, my youngest is 19, he's gonna be 20 this year. Like I had to do a lot of self discovery. I'm by myself. I'm not just trying to rush into no relationship. I'm trying to just find myself. Really, really find myself. Really, really find what I want. Really, really get closer to God. Really, really just grow. Like I said, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. Like really, just stick to those 5 principles for my life. Cause I haven't been doing that. I just been really kind of like laxed. Not really focused on those things. And it's sometimes I feel like it's kind of hard because you want to, I want to find that balance, right? I want to find that balance of, having a loving relationship, but also not losing myself while I'm still like growing and learning, and like you're never done learning. You're never done growing. I'm about to be 50, and I want my 50s to just be magical. My dream life, beautiful, a fat 6-figure bank account, a beautiful home with my family in it. If I'm gonna be married, me and my husband, we're traveling, we're living a life. We're not worried about money. We're soaring. We're loving God. We're putting God first. Like I just that's what I want, and I can have that. I can have that. So anyway, y'all, God bless. Um, I'm gonna take you along on this journey with me. Um, yeah. So call women. I'm so glad that I found this community of women. Um, they had a a thing that they did last week, a workshop. Now this week they have a 2-day boot camp. So I'm in that. They have a car coach academy, but I can't really afford that right now. Hopefully next year, I think it's a 12-week thing. Um, and after that, you get a certificate. I can't really afford that right now, and it's okay. But I took that 2-day class. It was $25. I did that. I did that because I wanted to just get a feel of this new thing, and it called to me because it was faith based, and I'm all about God. I'm all about that's it. I'm just all about my faith in God, my trust in God, my belief in God. So, like I said, God answered my prayers. I found this group of women, and I love it. And have a good night. I'm about to relax. God bless. Um, bye. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget to keep thanking God. Don't forget to keep God first, y'all. Don't forget to pray without ceasing. Um, like I've been guided to start by reading my book, my Bible, and yeah, this season is my season. There's been a lot going on. and I'm starting to get back to me, because I always put myself, when it comes to my family, I always put myself on the back burner. I always do that. But 2024 is my year, and yeah. So I was coming back to say that. Okay, now, bye.